everyone. Today's the breakdown of day 7. So without further ado and me talking directly to the camera, let's head over to the project and I'll show you what I did. Hello everyone, and this is the project. Visually it hasn't changed from the previous day, but when I hit play scene we'll see that actually some stuff has happened. I can move, my player always rotates towards the camera, and that's what it do. That's movement. This isn't the movement I set out to make. I wanted things to I didn't want when the player moved, I didn't want him to stop the second I wanted it to be they build up acceleration, and then when you stop giving it acceleration, it'll slowly fall off. And then I want them to rotate towards the mouse, but I don't want them always snapping to the mouse. But this, I ran into some trouble and decided it wasn't worth the time at the moment to really dial in the movement I wanted, because this gets me close to what I wanted. So I'm gonna settle for this for right now, and then if there's time, if I get to the end of the project or close to the end of the project and I decide that I've got time to tackle it, I'll do that. But for right now, this is close enough. I feel a little guilty that I gave up so easily, but there's a lot of other elements to this game, and I don't want to get bogged down in movement and spend too much time in it. So here's the code for it. So interesting story. I tried to code it myself, getting the player to always rotate towards the mouse cursor, just to find out that there is a look at method that I can use that just tells this node to look at, and then whatever I put in there. So look at mouse position, and mouse position is get viewport get mouse position. So that was annoying to find out after spending an hour or two trying to code it myself. I ended up figuring it out myself, and I have defiantly used my way of doing it instead of the look at method. Was it time wasted spending hours trying to figure it out myself? No. Because I had to look at vector math. Godot has this awesome article that they have about vector math. So I read through that, skimmed through it. I still want to read it top to bottom because I scanned for it for the information I needed, and it leaves for an incomplete information on what that article is about. But I'll have a link to that in the description in case anybody's interested in learning basic vector math as it relates to the Godot engine. So that was great. So that's the rotation magic. So another reason is if I do find time to code this out myself to where the player isn't always snapping rotation to the cursor, because at this point it just equals this variable which always points to the cursor. So what I want it to do is I want it to have a rotational speed, so it'll constantly be trying to rotate and find it, so that way it's not instant. But like I said, this is close enough. And then movement hasn't changed too much. It's the same old movement that you normally get. So I'm probably just gonna move this. Yeah. I just don't want, so let me just do this real quick. I know, you're complaining. I just want to move this real quick because I just think it looks cleaner if I just have this in the process. This is just, I don't know if this is right or not, but I just like player controls, player rotation. I don't want to put a whole bunch of other one-line code in here if I can help it. So I just want to make sure that this still works. And it should. Okay, yep, still works as intended. I just passed in Delta. Okay. So that's the project so far. Not much else to say about that. that's the project so far. I look forward to pushing further on it and not spending too much time so I can move on to the next thing. Okie dokie. So that's the project. Um, so my plans moving forward for the next day is to work on the projectile, the bullet laser that the player shoots. So I'll be working at creating that scene, and then I'm hoping to get the player to actually shoot out those projectiles. So wish me luck. All right. Have a good day or night. Bye.
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.